Coming up, how Augustana University is taking care of students in quarantine and isolation.
And meaningful change through the power of words, why one man has made that his mission. Good morning, this is Kelly Land on the Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
College students have been back to class for a few weeks now, while efforts are in place on campus at Augustana University to help slow the spread of COVID-19. The university is also taking steps to help students that are in quarantine or isolation.
There are off-campus properties that Augie owns for those students to stay in if they choose.
They are contacted regularly by a staff member that'll stay in touch with them just to see how they're feeling. Also, it's kind of a frightening time for them too to figure out what's going on, whether they're feeling sick or not. So we want to stay in touch with them so that we can, help them get through the process.
Right now, there are 22 students in isolation and 100 in quarantine. Tupper says staff helps deliver meals twice a day to those students. Tracking where cases are happening and how many is important, especially for school districts trying to continue in-person classes. Over the last 7 days in the Monument Health System in Rapid City, there has been an 11% positivity rate of COVID-19 test results.
The Pennington County positivity rate is 17%. However, the Department of Health's numbers look different.
And so Monument Health, we're just reporting the data that we test throughout our system, and the state's reporting all the other facilities that are also doing testing.
Monument Health performed 8,500 COVID-19 tests in August. Patients from out of state who test for COVID-19 will be reported on Monument Health's data, but not the Department of Health. Turning to weather now, parts of Kelloland are seeing a cool down.
But could that cool down bring some rain? Let's find out with meteorologist Brian Karstens.
Well, you would think there would be at least a little bit of that, but it's going to be hard to come by. I think right now the safest thing to say is yes, cooler, a few more clouds the next 48 hours, but rain chances are pretty slim. Let's look at the headlines here. I also want to mention the fact that hazy skies do continue, especially West River, where smoke, especially going into Wyoming. There are some air quality concerns in southeastern Wyoming. Warmer weather, though, is back for the weekend, and we're already gearing up for 70s and 80s. Today's forecast, about 70 Sioux Falls, 66 Aberdeen, 74 Pierre, 74 Rapid City. We'll take a look at the 7 days coming up shortly in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Brian. Sioux Falls side streets could last years longer thanks to South Dakota soybean farmers. The city is experimenting with a new blacktop preservative called Replay.
The soybean oil-based product means streets could last 5 to 9 years longer than they do right now.
Well, we'll be able to do 7-8 blocks with this investment from soybean checkoff in the city. And then we'll be able to see its value, and I'm confident it will show good value, and we'll probably be investing more in it in the future.
Mayor Paul Tenaiken says the street preservative doesn't pollute the environment, and it even has a pleasant citrus smell. A Sioux Falls author has written a new poem about the world we are living in today with all the negativity and how something has to change.
Tom Roberts spent the past few weeks jotting down his thoughts and ideas about what he sees and how things need to change. He says it starts with each and every one of us.
I think, one, we need just to become more aware, more conscious of the kinds of things that we're saying and doing, and what can we do to change that.
Roberts, who's also an actor, recorded his poem and posted it on Facebook. If you'd like to listen to it, we've posted a link to it under this story on KELLOLAND.com. Drive through Brookings and you may notice some colorful store windows. Ashley Bagar is the artist behind 15 window murals at local businesses.
She started the project back in March and has put in 180 volunteer hours. The murals are a way to promote positivity.
Just wanting people to have hope, to have faith, to know that, at the end there is going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, even though it is tough. And it's important that we all experience and feel these emotions, but it's also important that we hang on in there.
The project was inspired by the movement called A World of Hearts. Race fans are gearing up for a big weekend at Houston Speedway in Brandon. The Power Series 360 Nationals takes place this Friday and Saturday. It'll be one of the higher-paying 360 events with $5,000 to win the first night and $10,000 the second night.
Along with some of the best sprint car racers in the country, General Manager Doug Johnson expects a lot of fans. The track has seen nearly 20,000 fans at the 3 events it's held since reopening.
That's one thing that we looked at when we purchased, or Todd purchased this place, is a fan base here in Sioux Falls is tremendous and just very passionate race fans, and they've showed their support so far, and hopefully it continues.
The fan support will help the 2021 season plan to go back to weekly Sunday night races. And that's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens.
All right, weather. Well, the trends are ahead toward warmer weather again as we get into the weekend and beyond. You can see the core of the warmer weather in the west, and it looks like the northern plains, especially by Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, all looking pretty warm here. We do see maybe a front by late in the forecast next week that could drop our temperatures a little bit, but we're still a little ways out from that. Any mention of rain is just hard to come by. We don't want to mention this much because the more we look at this, the less and less chance of rain there is. The only thing that we're hinting at on this animation is Saturday morning, and that's a slim possibility there near Sioux Falls. Warm front takes over, and so there'll be an increase on temperature from Friday to Saturday. And also, you will notice an increase in the wind. That will be noticeable for both days there for Sioux Falls. Otherwise, as we look at temperatures here, 70 today, Sioux Falls, and 72 in Yankton. 7-day forecast on track for highs into the 80s by Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So all those days are looking warmer. Aberdeen in the northeast, we might generate a shower again by Monday, but this pattern is locked in. It is not a wet one in Pierre in central South Dakota. Also looking at dry weather starting this weekend and likely into early next week. Rapid City and western South Dakota, mid-70s the next couple of days, but mid-80s returning on Saturday. Check out our latest weather information right here at kettleland.com and have yourself a great day.